we are women who know our bodies. We know our body shapes. We know what we like. We know what looks good on us. We know our lifestyle, and we've evolved through the years. We've always had body shapes that kind of change because, I mean, don't you remember we used to have the pre-menstrual clothes, the menstrual clothes, the post-menstrual clothes, and then we hit menopause, and then our body took on a whole new shape. And so we have just learned how to evolve, and we have learned how to clothe ourselves no matter what our body shape, no matter what our lifestyle. We've learned we have different stages in our life where we have different concerns and different needs, and we've learned how to adapt. But what I love about us, that those of us who are like in our 50s or 60s or 70s or whatever age we are, that we have taken what we like and made it a unique style to us. We don't look like sheep like some age groups that will remain nameless. We all have our unique look, and I love that, but we have to be careful not to get stuck. And what I mean by that is just taking that one look and never evolving it. We need to, every season, look at what the designers are putting out there and get inspired by it. Not say, oh, that's what we have to look like, but take little bits and pieces of their ideas and make them our ideas and make them unique to our look. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. We're gonna take some of those trends that are lingering out there, and we're gonna grab them and see if we can splash them in and make them look really fabulous into different styles that each of us women of our fabulous age have going on. So it's not one look, even though we might be wearing the same trend, it might look very different on each of us. So let's do that today. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get started. And of course, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new and you don't know me, I'm Carolyn. Would love if you subscribed. If you have been watching a long time and you never have subscribed, do that because it really helps the channel. So let's get started. I got a whole bunch of trends going on in this one particular look. Let's start with the jeans. So I saw these jeans on my girlfriend, and I went after her and I said, girl, where'd you get those jeans? She has a completely different body shape than me. She's itty bitty, little tiny thing. Her style is different than mine. And yet I saw those jeans, and even though we don't have the same body shape, I knew I wanted them. That's actually another thing I love about our age, is that we're so secure in ourselves that she wasn't like, I don't remember where I bought those jeans. She was like, oh, I'll send you the link. Yes, you need to get them. Like, we're happy for each other's happiness, and we're happy to share the things that make us happy. So I love that about us. So she definitely did send me the link, and these particular jeans, the thing that makes them cool, well, there's a few things. The rough edge, don't let that throw you off. You can, if you have that classic look, you can make these jeans look super classy, because she does have a pretty classy look. So you can make that rough edge look real classy. That straight, wide leg is super cool, yet you can make it edgy, you can make it trendy, you can make it feminine, you can do all different looks with it. It's frame. It comes in 3 different styles. So you have the cropped one, the straight wide, and you have this one that I'm showing you, which is wide. I like the wide because the color that I got it in, and just that wide straight down, I think it's more flattering for more people. But if you do like more straight and wide, they have the options. If you're super short, you might want to get the cropped. I'm not tall. Carol's even shorter than me, and these ones actually look great on both of us. So this is a really cute jean that you can really style a lot of different ways and make it look different and yet still current and still, you know, cool. Which, you know, we're cool. No matter what our style is, it's cool. So the next thing is a graphic tee. So graphic tees have been around for a while, but they sort of do evolve every season to, you know, something a little, and you can make it really personalized too, which is what I like. I tend to go for something that says something French on it. I guess I just like that because I do come from, you know, Quebec, Canada, and I think my favorite city in the whole wide world would have to be Paris. So, and I speak French. Yeah, I mean, I've been gone from Quebec for like 30 years, but I practice my French every day, you guys, on YouTube. That's one of the things I do. I don't want to lose my French. I want to improve my French. So French is kind of my thing. It kind of gives you a little idea of my personality and what I like. So a graphic tee is a nice way to make your look, you know, personal to you. What do you like? You can find it out there. I like the 5 set. They have a lot of French stuff on their t-shirts. So I tend to have a lot of t-shirts from 5 set. You know, I'm gonna link everything. So if there's something I'm wearing that you're like, yeah, I want that exact same thing, you can just hit the link and go to it. But you can also take the idea and kind of search out on your own and find what, you know, kind of hits your, you know, excitement level. And of course the blazers have been around forever and ever and ever, but you know, they sort of evolved. There was the big baggy blazer. I touched on it a little bit. I didn't do super oversized, but you know, I did a little oversized, but now they're a little more fitted. I found this blazer, I have to show it to you because it's just so cute. It's rag and bone, it's corduroy. So cool. And I just love it. It's a little fitted and it's comfortable, and I can push up the sleeves, which is one of those points for me that I have to have something that you can push up the sleeves because I'm always doing something. I'm never just, you know, sitting doing nothing. Well, I've done a lot of sitting doing nothing over the last few weeks, which like I told you, there's videos coming on that, but that was a struggle for me to sit still. And I actually did a lot of binge watching on Netflix and all kinds of things. Oh, you know what? I watched The Golden Bachelor. I'm ashamed to say I watched it, but I did. I ran out of things to watch. I've never watched any of the Bachelor young ones, but just the concept of a whole bunch of women fighting for the same man, I don't know, it was just like, could never wrap my brain around it. It just seemed gross, but I did watch this one, and you know what I loved about the older women living in the house is they all kind of really did get along. I mean, there's a couple of little incidences, you know, sometimes I don't know if they just make them more than they really are. I was a little sad too that a lot of them said that they felt like they were maybe invisible, and the show helped them to feel like they weren't, and they still had a lot of living to do. So I hope we all know that like we are not invisible. You guys, we're the trendsetters. We're the ones that know all this stuff. We're the ones that are helping everyone out. So I really hope that we can get that into our heads. No, our lives are not over. We have so much to offer. I mean, we have ridiculous amounts to offer, and we need to be offering it. Anyways, I am so off topic. Let me get back to style and fashion. Oh yeah, I was talking about the blazer and how I need the sleeves to be able to be pushed up because I'm always washing dishes or scrubbing something or whatever. But this one is really cute, so I just wanted to show it to you. I love that it's corduroy, so it's great for the fall. And corduroy is kind of having a moment. I actually ordered a pair of corduroy pants. I remember back in the day when I lived in Canada, every fall, the most exciting moment was, and I know my sister Janice is gonna relate to this, we had to get ourselves a new pair of cords. That was the excitement about September, getting that new pair of cords. So this blazer is corduroy, and I think it's really cool. So you might wanna check that one out if that's kind of your thing, but I think you can kind of make it, you know, it's classic enough and edgy enough to keep you modern and still kind of fit it into many different sort of fashion styles. So here's a trend that I know is not for everyone, but it's that platform sneaker. I'm digging it big time. I think I've already told you that I've had my eye on those Chloe ones. They come in very colorful colors. That was gonna be like my one, maybe perhaps splurge of the season. But first of all, I have the disease where I can't make decisions, and it comes in several different color formations. And then if I get this one, well, that would go good with that outfit, and I got that one. But so, you know, the Chloe one was kind of too much for me to kind of narrow down. But then I found these Garcia ones. They're kind of perfect for me. It has the nice big chunky heel. It has the black quilted leather on top. And by the way, the Chloe isn't even leather. So this is quilted, so it gives it kind of a cool kind of look as well, with it still being simple enough that I can just throw it on with anything, which helps my, disease that can't make decisions. So I know it was black and white, that's gonna be easy, and I can wear it a lot. Because if I'm gonna do an investment piece, I don't want it to be something that I can only wear with that one outfit. I want it to be something I can wear a lot. So this fits the bill for me. But if you do want to dip your toes in this kind of trend, because, the big soled sneaker is what's going on, there are lots of variations of it. There's this other pair that I found from Rag & Bone, has a little edge to it without it being too in your face, like I'm walking around on a platform sneaker kind of look. So it gives you that modern look that you can really incorporate into absolutely any fashion style at all. As you know, I link everything. If anything that I have and you want exactly that, then you can just click on that and get it. But you can do your own research and find that perfect sneaker that is in your price range and in your style, what you have in your brain that would work for the style that you like, but still have a little of that modern edge going on with it. So there are a ton of sneakers out there that are gonna have different chunkiness levels to them. So there's the chunky level that'll fit your lifestyle. And I just wanted to mention the belt. So do I still wear my logo belts? Yeah, I do. I know they're not really what people are wearing now, but I still throw on a logo, belt. But I did need some just classic straight belts. I found a couple from Rag & Bone, which actually both of them are a little big. I have to check and see if I can get them smaller. But the black one especially, I really like it because it's pretty skinny and it just has a very, very simple buckle belt. I like the brown one that it does have the bigger buckle belt, and I like that it's gold because I really dig gold. It's a little thicker though, and it's definitely way too big. I could probably get away with the black one just putting maybe another hole in it, but the brown one is just too big. So I have to see, I might have to do a little more research on finding just that simple, classic, no logo belt. These are both Rag & Bone. They're not super cheap. You can get them on Amazon if you just want. But I think a nice classic plain belt is something that's worth investing in, but I don't have any just plain ones that I did invest in. So the ones that I did get cheap are they're not wearable. They just don't look good anymore. So that is somewhere where putting some money in would be worthwhile because it's gonna last. You can always throw on a plain classic belt no matter what your style is and no matter what's going on in fashion that particular season. So that's somewhere that you might want to put a little investment, a little extra money into. Okay, I need your help on this. So you have to comment. You guys need to help me. I have these two button-down shirts. They're kind of oversized, and one I got from Amazon and one I got from Zara, and I never really wear them. Although I have in my head that I really want it striped, oversized shirt. I felt like I could really make it look cute and cool, and I was drawn to it, but I wasn't sure because I wasn't sure if it was a trend I was really want to take off with. So I didn't put an investment in. So both of them are inexpensive, but I was never wearing them. So then I thought, is it just because they're cheaper and they're not made well? Is that why I don't gravitate to them? Because when I put them on, it doesn't quite do what I'm looking for it to do. So I got more expensive ones and they look so much alike. So I want to know, is it all in my head? Because now I like the more expensive ones. I feel like I'm very drawn to them and I feel like I would be wearing them. If I'm nuts, please tell me. I'm gonna show them side by side and you tell me, can you tell the difference? So I'm gonna put 1 and 2 and you have to tell me which one looks like it's more expensive, the 1 or the 2. I need your help. Do not let me get stuck in my head thinking if I don't spend a lot of money on it, it's not nice. Don't let me do that. Do not let me do that. So tell me which one looks better. I am totally obsessing over this little gold clutch. It is Rebecca Minkoff, so it's like a reasonably priced little handbag. I just think this is that little handbag that all of us can grab and make look different in every single one of our styles. I wore it out the other night with a pair of my platform heels, a pair of jeans, a graphic tee, and I just felt like it looked so good. So you don't have to take a gold bag and just wear it when you're going out to a fancy little dinner. You can wear it out with a pair of sneakers and a pair of jeans and look super cool. I thought I looked super cool. Maybe I didn't, but does it matter if I didn't? As long as I think I look great, I think that's all that matters. I would love to see how you guys can take it and make it your own. I just bet that we would come up with like 100 different ways to take the same handbag and make it look like a completely different handbag in every single one of our styles. I think that would be a really fun thing to do. I know people are loving cargo pants because I did a video on cargo pants and it's like doing so well. Like I did it way back in the spring and people, it's still hitting my top of my watch list. People are still watching that cargo pant video. So clearly you guys are all into cargo pants. I found this pair. I love them so much. They are satin. They are so cool, straight leg, a little baggy. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. Love them, love them, love them. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not keeping them though. They crinkle. They really do. Like you wear them, you sit down once, you stand up, and you can see all the crinkly parts to it. But satin on cargo, oh, I think it's so nice. I think it's beautiful. I think it's cool. I think it's current. If you're into a cargo pant, check it out. Maybe it works better on you. It definitely runs big, so you're gonna wanna downsize on them if you do wanna try them out. But I just think they're so cute. I just wish they didn't wrinkle. If any of you have a tip how I could keep them and I'm doing something wrong that's making them wrinkle, is there some way to avoid that? I don't know, but I really like them. Breaking my heart to think about sending them back. Oh, and then this button down. Isn't it so cool? It's also corduroy. I mean, it's corduroy and then it's sheer. So I thought if I wore like a black bra underneath, you would sort of just slightly see the black bra through and give it kind of that edge. It has a little substance because it does have that little slate corduroy going through, but that sheer makes it really classy. So again, you can add it to a lot of different styles. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. There's a lot you can do with it. That corduroy just gives it that little interest level, and the sheer, kind of sexy. I also found this button down from Rails. It's kind of a silky, satiny fabric. So it's just like a really nice kind of a trend with a little bit of a design, but this design is not really gonna go out of style. You can never go wrong with rails. You know that it's just always gonna fit right, hang right, and look great. And if you wanted to dip your toes in a tad of a trend with a little bit of a design, this might be something you're interested in. And then there's pearls. We know that pearls are making an entrance. Although many of us never gave up our pearls. I was actually never a pearl girl. That wasn't my thing, but I'm digging them now. So I've been influenced by the designers. They said, check out pearls, and I checked them out and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of digging pearls. So I really do like it on this sweater. It's a nice actual winter sweater. It's pretty heavy. It's gonna keep me nice and toasty warm because we get some of those cold days in Dallas. They're warning us that as hot as our summer was this past summer, our winter is going to be as cold can get. So I'm kind of trying to mentally prepare myself and say, it'll be fun for it to be really cold because then I can wear a really nice, thick, cute sweater. So that's my whole mental plan that's going on in my head right now. Well, that is all I have for you today. And if you're still here and you're one of those people that sticks around to the end, I just want to tell you, that means so much to me because this honestly is my favorite part of the whole video because it gives me the chance to say to you, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am so grateful for you guys that you do come and hang out with me week after week. It just means the world to me. So I just want you to know that you're important to me. I love you. And I'm so glad that I have you guys in my lives. Have a great day. Bye.